I apologize for the technical difficulties there. I don't know what in the world happened with OBS. It apparently decided to drop the stream, so it probably dropped sometime in the middle of the 8th inning. But we're coming back with the Royals having a 10-2 lead heading into the bottom of the 8th. So I apologize for the difficulties there. Anyway, first order of business, Black is going to come out of the game for the Royals. He's done an admirable job. He leaves with the win. Coming in to pitch for the Royals tonight is going to be Joe Beckwith. 1-5 with a 4.07 ERA. 95 innings pitched, 80 strikeouts, 32 walks, 9 homers in 85. He will be charged with the middle of the Rangers order. Here's Ward. Ward tonight is 0 for 3. Beckwith will get the sign from Wathan. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 1-10. That'll be a 3-10, and Ward gets frozen by a slider for strike 3. That is out number 1. Slider looked to be on the outside corner. Ward says that was out of bounds. The umpire says, no, you're out of bounds. You're also out. Go sit. And here's Slot. Slot tonight is 2 for 3 with a double and a home run. That's one of the Rangers' only 2 runs tonight. Beckwith will get the sign from Wathan. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 6-17. That'll turn into a 6-27, and that'll get popped up on the infield. White will get under that one. He'll make the catch, and that will be out number 2. Two outs, and Bannister, now the batter. Bannister tonight is 1 for 3. Which reminds me, there we go. Beckwith will get the sign from Wathan. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 473, and a 473 against a righty is going to be a ground ball over to third. Brett will grab that one. He'll throw it across the diamond, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers in the bottom of the 8th. The Royals blow this game wide open, and now they're leading 10-2 after 8. Hopefully some of you guys will come back after the technical difficulties that we had earlier. Once again, I apologize for what happened there. I don't know what in the world happened. Apparently OBS decided it just didn't want to catch my stream anymore tonight. Apparently it had given up on the Rangers tonight as well. Leading off is Concepcion. Concepcion is 1 for 3 with the walk. Welsh will get the sign from Slot. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 232 against a righty at 232 is going to be a 572. That'll be lifted into left field, where Ward waits for that one, and it'll come right to him as it'll fall into Ward's glove for out number 1. One out, and here's Wilson. Wilson is 3 for 4 with 2 singles, a double, and a walk. Welsh will get the sign from Slot, and he will pitch. With a 272 against a switch right 272. Wilson thinks he's got a hold of one, but that's deep to left field with the power of a 1. That's gonna drop right in front of Ward, and Wilson will be on with a 1-out single. Rangers infield will go to double play depth, and here's Smith. Smith is 0 for 4 with the walk tonight. Welsh gets the sign from Slot. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 184, and a 184 is going to be a bloop single. Rangers fans tonight have got to be saying, what in the world happened tonight? We were coming in wanting to play spoiler, and Kansas City said, you guys are not playing spoiler to anybody tonight. Here's Brett. Brett is 1 for 4 with a double and a walk. Welsh will get the sign from slot, and he will pitch. That is a 330 and a 330. Brett's going to get into that one. That'll be a soft single. Goodness gracious. The bases are once again full of Royals. McRae, now the batter. McRae tonight is 2 for 4 with 2 doubles and a walk. The infield has to play in. Welsh will get the sign from slot. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 432. And against a lefty, a 432 is going to be a ground ball over to short. But I've got to see what happens here. So with the infield in and the bases loaded, is that a force play? With the possible double play, results with an exclamation point. So that would be a, let's see, what did we say? 432. If defense throws home, R3 is out. Okay, so that's not what I'm looking for. Possible double play, results with an exclamation point. So 463 would be a 4-2. Okay, so 4-2 question mark. So the second baseman's Harrow with an arm of 1. He's got to throw home against Wilson with a speed of 5. So Harrow's got to beat a 15 with an arm of 1. And to the shock of almost no one, Wilson will come in to score. So that'll be an S4. Wilson will score. Bases are still loaded. 11-2 in favor of the Royals. Stadium groans. Ugh. Actually, Stadium is probably starting to empty to beat traffic. Here's White. White tonight is 1 for 5 with a 2-run blast, I think. Yeah. 2-run blast. Welsh will get the sign from slot, and he will pitch. That is a 372. And a 372 is going to be popped up on the infield. Getting under that is O'Brien. He will make the catch for out number 2. Right. So now we're going to go over here. Just looking at my score sheet, that's going to be an unorganized mess, most likely. 2 outs, and the batter now is Balboni. Balboni tonight is 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and 2 walks. Welsh will get the sign from slot. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 503. Oh, please be an out on a rare play. That is a 130. And a 130 is going to be a hit batter with a warning. Ugh. So Smith will come in to score. Let's see. Brett will end up at third. McRae to second. Balboni to first. (12-2) in favor of the Royals. And I'm thinking starting in September, I'm going to introduce a weekday house mercy rule. I haven't decided that yet, though. Motley, hold up. Motley now the batter. Motley tonight is 1 for 5. Welsh will get the sign from slot, and he will pitch. 472 against a righty. Or against a lefty. 472 is going to be a double. Good grief. And Motley is going to get 2 more RBIs out of this one. Jeez Louise. Brett scores, McRae scores, Balboni to third, Motley to second, 14-2 Royals. Stadium is basically empty at this point as everybody is starting to beat traffic. Recorded and re-upload. Philip Anderson now joins us here at Arlington Stadium. And yes, I do have the recording from when I realized something was haywire. So I will record and re-upload part 1 of this game. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. Like I said, I don't know what happened toward the middle of the stream for part 1, but I will re-upload part 1. Anyway, we'll do what we can here. If the Royals get, I think I'm going to say if the Royals get one more run, I am going to invoke a mercy rule here. Mostly because I don't want to be here all damn night. Here's Wathan. Wathan tonight is, holy crap. Wathan is 2 for 3 with a double, a triple, and 2 walks. Welsh will get the sign from Slot. He will set, and he will pitch. 497. 497 against the lefty is going to be a fly ball into center field. Getting under that one is going to be McDowell. He will score. That'll be 2 outs in the inning. Actually, that will retire the side. Jeez. The Royals get more runs out of this, though. 4 runs on a lot of stuff going on here. On 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits and a hit batter. And I think in the name of the mercy rule, I'm just going to go through 3 outs here for the bottom of the 9th because I don't want to be here for the hour it's going to take for the Rangers to get 9th inning magic because they've got to come back from 12 runs down. So we're just going to rattle this off with 3 outs and just call it a night here. Plus, we've got enough stuff to do anyway with fast score. So I'm just going to go through, like I said, I'm just going to go through 3, we'll just call them flyouts. I don't even care at this point. So, Buchelli flew out to center, Tolleson flew out to left, and McDowell is going to ground to short, and that's going to be your game. The Kansas City Royals are going to pick this one up as they blow the Texas Rangers out of the water in a game the Royals had to have tonight, 14-2. Fans, nobody left in Arlington Stadium as everybody wanted to beat traffic. Final line score coming up. Royals had to have, and they got it. They got it. Oh, for flip's sake. OBS is being stupid tonight, so my apologies on everything tonight, Philip. I don't know what's been going on with OBS tonight, but the Royals coming back to business here. 14 runs on 18 hits and no errors. For the Rangers, 2 runs on 8 hits and no errors. Winning pitcher tonight is going to be Buddy Black. He will end up with the win, and Dwayne Henry will end up with the loss. But of course, we are not done yet. Yeah, Rangers are not very good playoff contenders at all. They are heading, well, they're now heading closer. Actually, they're at 76 losses after this game. The Rangers are headed for doomsday pretty quick. But we're going to do cleanup as usual, and then we'll have fast score to see how the rest of the majors fared. Once again, I will re-upload. Once everything gets done here, I will work on re-uploading part 1 of this game. But part 1 is where the Royals basically blew it wide open. As I break another rubber band. Delightful. I've been breaking a lot of these during this replay. It's really annoying. That'll do for the time being until I get a stronger one there. As a reminder, though, tomorrow night we're not going to be doing baseball again until Thursday night. But we will pick out Thursday's game after we get done with fast score tonight. Once I get done with fast score, Philip, I will post the standings update before we go through fast score for September 3rd so that we can pick the game out with the most recent results. So once I get done with fast score, I will take a brief break to post the standings update in the community tab on my channel. That way we can go through fast score. That way we have the most recent results available to us and we can pick out the next feature game. It also happens to be the end of August coming up, so that'll be the standings update. I'm probably not going to post standings updates after every block, but so we'll have to basically rely on the results from that game. But we're all set to ask our friends at Fast Score how the rest of the majors fared. The Kansas City Royals come in and absolutely slap the Texas Rangers around by a final score of 14-2 in tonight's block. But let's see how the rest of the majors fared. First up, we're looking at August 30th, as we will have the Mariners and the Orioles. Mariners, 11:33, that is 4. Orioles, 18:31, that is 5. And that's a win for the Orioles. Athletics and the Tigers. Athletics, 8:51, that is 5. Tigers, 9:31, that is 3. And that is a win for the Athletics. Indians and the Brewers are both 13s. Indians roll a 24, that is 3. Brewers roll a 56, that is 7. And that's a win for the Brewers. Red Sox and the Twins. Red Sox, 17-11 is 1. Twins, 9:41, that is 4. That is a win for the Twins. White Sox and the Blue Jays. White Sox, 13:46, that is 6. Blue Jays, hold on, I skipped a game. Okay, Blue Jays, 13:21, that is 3. And that's a win for the White Sox. I got so rattled by the stream dropping and having problems that I'm having all kinds of problems tonight. Angels and the Yankees. Slow breaths, Phoenix. Slow down. Angels, 13:46, that is 6. Now that is 6 anyway. Yankees, 11:16, that is 2. And the Angels triple up the Yankees. Braves and the Cubs are also both 13s. Braves roll a 53, that is 6. Cubs roll a 36, that is 5. And the Braves will take that game. Pirates and the Reds. Pirates, 7:21, that is 2. Reds, 2:16, that is 1. And that's a win for the Pirates. Phillies and the Dodgers. Phillies, 3:14, that is 1. Dodgers, 7:43, that is 4. And that's a win for the Dodgers. Mets and the Giants. Mets, 8:51, that is 5. Giants, 3:55, that is also 5. They will go to extras. Mets roll a 6, plus 0 is 6. Giants roll a 2, minus 1 is 1. That'll be a win for the Mets in extras. Astros and the Cardinals. Astros, 12:16, that is 2. Cardinals, 9:42, that is 4. That will be a win for the Cardinals. August 31st, Mariners and the Orioles. Mariners, 12:16, that is 2. Orioles, 10:21, that is also 2. They will go to extras. Mariners roll a 4, plus 2 is 6. Orioles roll a 5, minus 2 is 3. That'll be a win for Seattle in extras. Athletics and the Tigers. Athletics, they're both 11s. Athletics roll a 25, that is 3. Tigers roll a 64, that is 8. And that'll be a win for the Kitty Cats. Indians and the Brewers. Indians, 1132, that is 4. Brewers, 1323, that is 3. That's a win for the Indians. Red Sox and the Twins in a doubleheader. Game 1. Red Sox, 821, that is 2. Twins, 756, that is 6. The Twins will take Game 1. Game 2. Red Sox, 1844, that is 6. Twins, 1036, that is 4. And the Red Sox and the Twins will split that twin bill. Angels and the Yankees. Angels, 1125, that is 3. Yankees, 1331, that is 4. And that's a win by the Yankees. Royals and the Rangers. Royals, 1843, that is 6. Rangers, 166, that is 7. And after the Rangers get humiliated, they get a measure of revenge on the Royals. White Sox and the Blue Jays. White Sox, 631, that is 3. Blue Jays, 916, that is 2. And that's a win for the White Sox. Braves and the Cubs. Braves, 1753, that is 7. Cubs, 2114, that is 3. And that will be a win for the Braves. Pirates and the Reds. Pirates, 432, that is 2. Reds, 924, that is 3. And that game belongs to the Reds. Phillies and the Dodgers. Phillies, 565, that is 8. Dodgers, 753, that is 5. That is a win for the Phillies. Expos and the Padres are both 6s. Expos roll a 63, that is 6. Padres roll a 32, that is 3. And the Expos double up the Padres. What happened with the Padres? Padres didn't play on the 30th. Okay. Mets and the Giants. Mets, 1111, that is 0. Giants, -711 is also 0. In a game nobody wants to win, that will go to extras. Mets roll a 2 plus 0. Giants roll a 2. -1 is 1. And in a game nobody wants to win, the Mets will get that in extras. Astros and the Cardinals. Astros, 624, that is 2. Cardinals, 1213, that is 1. That will be a win by the Astros. September 1st, Mariners and the Orioles. Mariners, 1326, that is 4. Orioles, 1712, that is 2. The Mariners will get that win. Athletics and the Tigers. Athletics, 1831, that is 5. Tigers, 1325, that is 3, and the Athletics will get that win. Tigers kind of floundering a little bit here. Indians and the Brewers. Indians, 1453, that is 6. Brewers, 1635, had to look for a second, that is 5. The Indians will get that win. Red Sox and the Twins. Red Sox, 1564, that is 9. Twins, 1455, that is 7. And the Red Sox win a shootout. Angels and the Yankees. Angels, 736, that is 4. Yankees, 1144, that is 5. And that'll be a win by the Yankees. Royals and the Rangers. Royals, 1266, that is 11. Rangers, 543, that is 4. And that's a win for the Royals. White Sox and the Blue Jays are both 9s. White Sox roll a 53, that is 5. Blue Jays roll a 32, that is 3. And that'll be a win by the White Sox. Braves and the Cubs. Braves, 1532, that is 4. Cubs, 1814, that looks like 1814, right? Yes. 1814, that is 3, and that's a win for the Braves. Pirates and the Reds. Pirates, 421, that is 1. Reds, 1241, that is 5, and that's another game that will belong to the Reds. Phillies and the Dodgers. Phillies, 764, that is 7. Dodgers, 1021, that is 2. And the Phillies will beat up on the Dodgers. Expos and the Padres. Expos, 533, that is 3. Padres, 424, that is 2. And that'll be a win for the Expos. Mets and the Giants. Mets, 1016, that is 2. Giants, 454, that is 5. And the Giants will get that win as the Mets snap something of a winning streak. Astros and the Cardinals. Astros, 011 is 0. Cardinals, 1153, that is 6. And the Cardinals will get that win. Last up, September 2nd. Athletics and the Orioles. Athletics, 1433, that is 4. Orioles, 2025, that is 5. And that's a much-needed win for the Orioles. Angels and the Tigers. Angels, 844, that is 4. Tigers, 1136, that is also 4. They will go to extras. Angels roll a 2, plus 2 is 4. Tigers roll a 3, minus 1 is 2. That'll be a win for the Angels in extras. White Sox and the Royals. White Sox, 1026, that is 3. Royals, 855, that is 6. And that's another win by the Royals. Brewers and the Twins. Brewers, 1152. That is 6. Twins, 1535. That is 5. That's a win for the Brewers. Mariners and the Yankees. Mariners, 533. That is 3, and that won't get it done against the Yankees with a 2063. That is 10. Yeah. You're not winning with 3 runs on the Yankees very often. This is not one of those times. Red Sox and the Rangers. Red Sox, 1645. That is 6. Rangers, 864. That is 7. And the Rangers are playing spoiler to the Red Sox as the Red Sox path to the postseason is narrowing. Indians and the Blue Jays. Indians, 343. That is 3. Blue Jays, 2052. That is 7. And that's a win for the Blue Jays. Astros and the Cubs. Astros, 1126. That is 3. Cubs, 1026. That is also 3. They will go to extras. Astros roll a 2 plus 0. Cubs roll a 1 plus 0. That'll be a win for the Astros in extras. Expos and the Dodgers. Expos, 1352. That is 6. Dodgers, 1011. That is 0. That is a timely win for Montreal. Braves and the Pirates. Braves, 1021. That is 2. Pirates, 643. That is 4. And the Pirates get to hang the Jolly Roger. They haven't had much to hang the Jolly Roger with this season. Mets and the Padres. Mets, 1143. That is 5. Padres, 466. That is 8. And that's a win for the Padres. Mets might be starting to come back to earth a touch. Phillies and the Giants. Phillies, 1211. That is 0. Giants, 543. That is 4. That is a win for the Giants. Last up, Reds and the Cardinals. Reds, 725. That is 2. Cardinals, 915. That is also 2. They will go to extras. Reds roll a 3 plus 2 is 5. Cardinals roll a 5 plus 0. By virtue of home team, that'll be a win for the Cardinals in extras. And that will do it for Block 36 of 1985 season ticket. But we're going to be a little bit busy. I'm going to go ahead and do the standings update first. So I'll interact with chat as much as I can, but I do want to get these entered. Then after I get these entered, I will post the standings update on the channel, on the community tab. Let me make sure Montreal only played 1, 2. Yeah, they got their 2 wins. They got 3 wins, actually. Good thing I called BS on that, for their sake. 1 and 3. Rangers went 2 and 2. Cardinals went 3 and 1. 1 and 2 for the Giants. Mariners 2 and 2. Padres. Padres 1, 2. Looks like they lost. Nope, they went 1 and 2 in the block. Let's see, 2 and 2 for the Pirates. The Pirates are long eliminated, though. Let's see, 2 and 2. And I also, stop fat fingering Excel. I also will re-upload part 1 of tonight's game due to the technical difficulties I had earlier. Let's see, Dodgers went 1-3. Angels 2-2. Royals went 3-1. Astros 2-2. Tigers 1-3. Indians 2-2. Reds 2-2. 3-1. 0-4. 3. 2. 3-1. Okay. Sort all of these. And then board records. So 3. The Royals, I think the Royals are 3-0 on the board. They're 14, 17. I got to double check what Kansas City's run total is on the board. So bear with me while I sort that out. I want to make sure I've got everything up to date here. Okay, 3, 10, 24 for Kansas City. The Royals have actually scored the most runs on the board. That's kind of surprising. All right, so there's that. Take a screen. Hold on. I probably have to hit. Try function. Do I not have snipping tool on here? I better have snipping tool on here. There we go. Snipping tool. I knew I had it on here. Windows Shift S. There we go. Sorry for the delay there. Ah, crap. I'm not going to get the zoom I want here. Hopefully you guys are going to be able to read this. I'm gonna have to zoom it out a little bit. I'll probably post a bigger update once I get over to my desktop. For crying out loud. There we go. Sorry for all the difficulties I've been having tonight. It has not been a very good night tonight. Automatically saved to screenshots folder. All right, let me see if I can track down screenshots in that case. Let's see, probably in pictures. Ah, here we go, screenshots. Screenshot, where's 2025? Ow, cracked my knee on that one. Okay, here we go. This is the one I need. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll go ahead, get into my YouTube channel, and I'll post the update on the community tab. Once this thing decides it wants to cooperate with me, my laptop's being a little bit slow tonight. Come on. I'm not Philip, just be aware I'm not cursing. I'm not cussing you out at the moment. My laptop I'm cussing out right at the moment, or anybody else in chat. Okay, the standings update. The standings update. I thought I moved that blasted preview over. There we go. Okay, so the standings update is now live on the community tab on my channel. I'll give you guys a minute to go catch up with that while I clean up everything else so we can look at the games on the board and decide what we're going to do on Thursday night. I'm open to good pitching matchups, but I primarily want to focus on games that are going to have a big impact, that are going to have an impact in the pennant race as we move into September. As we look at the standings here, the Rangers and the Athletics are headed for doomsday, and the Giants are not too far from it either. So there's definitely 3 teams, plus the Indians and the Pirates, that I don't want to let anywhere near the board. The Yankees have definitely wrapped up playoff eligibility, but the NL West race is going to be a very tight one. The Mets have surged to make the NL East look somewhat interesting as well. So let's bring Fast Score up. Let's bring Fast Score up and we'll take a look at that. So it might be a little bit hard to see. Let me bring this into focus. But there are 2 games, and I'm going to bring a pencil up here, something to write with. There are 2 games I initially marked off as being somewhat interesting. I was looking at the Angels and the Tigers, as both teams are still very much in the pennant race, with the Tigers fighting in the AL East. I was also looking at the Reds and the Cardinals, with the Reds fighting in the NL West race, and the Cardinals potentially looking to start wrapping up playoff placement in the National League. So anybody who's wanting to weigh in, I'll give you guys a minute to look at the standings update, and you might have other thoughts on games. But looking at the standings, the only reason I would be interested in the Athletics and the Orioles is, wow, 1 percentage point separates the Orioles and the Tigers. That would be a game for the Orioles primarily. White Sox and the Royals I could do for a pitching greats matchup, but given that I just had the Royals on the board, I'm not sure I want to do them twice in a row. Brewers and the Twins doesn't really mean anything. Mariners and the Yankees, probably not that interested in that. Red Sox and the Rangers, Red Sox are kind of fading a little bit, so I'm not interested in them. Astros and the Cubs, could be good for to feature the Astros, but the Cubs are not really doing much of anything interesting in the National League East. Expos and the Dodgers could be interesting watching Montreal on the board. Braves and the Pirates don't mean anything. Mets and the Padres, maybe. Phillies and the Giants, no. So potentially 3 or 4 games that we could look at on the board. Actually, I'm going to stick with a pencil for now so I can mark off the interesting ones. Let's see, what was the other one I was looking at? Angels and the Tigers. That was definitely one I was eyeing, Philip, and since Jester's streaming and not able to weigh in, I think that's where we're going to go with. Like I said, there were a few games that were looking moderately interesting, and the Angels and the Tigers were one of them. So Thursday night will be September 3rd, 1985. I'm not going to, just FYI, I'm not going to post standings updates with every game, but definitely an update with the end of August. So Thursday night, we will be at Tiger Stadium for a matchup between the California Angels and the Detroit Tigers. Kirk McCaskill will be on the hill for the Angels, and Dan Petrie will be on the hill for the Tigers. Before that, though, tomorrow night's stream is going to be a small unboxing stream. Wednesday we'll be playing season ticket football. After that, Mystical Munchies will be live. Will be out of the Recipes from the World of Tolkien cookbook with the entree fish and chips, which will probably bring us Saturday morning baseball. And then Sunday next week, we'll have another episode of Sunday morning baseball. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone. The Kansas City Royals come into Arlington Stadium and just hammer the Texas Rangers into submission, forcing invocation of a new mercy rule as the Royals win 14-2. Once again, take care.